In this video, we will be discussing the questions of exercise 6.2 NCERT lines and angles. Now see, this is question number 2 of NCERT. The figure is given and I have written given AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, and Y is to Z is given to be 3:7. Now please make it a point that whenever we are doing the questions, we are writing given. Now this is not important from examination point of view or marks point of view. It is important because when you will write given, then you will get to know what is the question actually, and then you have to find out the value of x. So now here I know AB is parallel to CD. So if AB is parallel to CD, then x and y, what relation do they have? Now these two lines are parallel and x and y are these two angles in the co-interior of it. That means x and y are co-interior angles, and if the lines are parallel, then co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So I am writing in the proof part that sum of these two angles x plus y is equal to 180 degree, and the reason here is co-interior angle. And these co-interior angles, as the line is parallel, the lines are parallel, therefore the sum is equal to 180 degree. Now if we have to find out the relation between y and z, I can assume that this angle is also y. So let me name this as 1. So I am writing here angle 1 is equal to y. What is the reason for writing this? Angle 1 is equal to y. The reason is they are vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. You may write in short VOA, that is vertically opposite angle. Now again I am writing 1 plus z is equal to 180 degree. What's the reason for writing 1 plus z is equal to 180 degree? The reason is CD is parallel to EF, and again they are co-interior angles. So I am writing CD is parallel to EF and they are co-interior angles. Right. Now if I know 1 plus z is equal to 180, 1 is equal to y, somehow I have to find out the relation. What is the relation? Y is to z is 3:7. So now 1 is equal to y, and here I can write the value of 1. So what will be y is to z? Y is to z means I can write y is to z is equal to 3:7. That means y is equal to 3k and z is equal to 7k. The reason for writing this k is that whenever we are solving the question of ratios, I don't know the ratio is 3:7. Maybe the angle is 30 and 70. Maybe the angle is 15 and 35. So I don't know. The ratio does not tell you the actual value. So I have written k along with this. Now I need to put this value y is equal to 3k and z is equal to 7k in the equation, because 1 matlab ho gaya y. So y plus z is equal to 180. So 3k plus 7k is equal to 180 degree. So 3k plus 7k is equal to 180 degree. So 10k is equal to 180 degree, and that means k की value क्या आ जाएगी? 18. Now you know that the value of k is equal to 18. So you can find out the remaining answers. What are the remaining answers? X plus y is equal to 180. X plus y कितना है? Y is 3k. 3k means 18 into 3. 18 into 3 is 54. So it is 180. So the value of x will be equal to 126. This is how you are supposed to do the question. Now this is question number 4 of your NCERT. It's given that PQ is parallel to ST. PQ is parallel to ST and angle Q is equal to 110 and angle RST is equal to 130 degree. You have to find the value of QRS. Now let us suppose we write X here. Now the problem here in this question is there are two parallel lines but there is no common transversal. So I want a common transversal. तो उसके लिए मैं क्या करूँगी? I am extending this line to a certain point और हम उसका नाम लिख देते हैं X. So what is my construction? This is given. The construction is extend PQ to X. हमने उसको extend कर दिया. Meeting RS at Y. So I am writing meeting RS at Y. Now what will be the benefit of doing this? Now you see this angle is 130 degree, so I am writing that this angle is also 130 degree. Why is this angle 130? Because this line is parallel to ST and this SR is acting as the transversal, so these are corresponding angles. So I am mentioning XYR, angle XYR is equal to 130 degree because they are corresponding angles, right? Reason क्या है? ST is parallel to PX, this whole line is parallel to PX और transversal कौन सी है? SR is transversal, right? Transversal. Now this is 130, तो अंदर वाला एंगल इसका नाम हम लिख देते हैं 1. So 1 plus 130 will be equal to 180. What's the reason? Linear pair. क्यों है linear pair? Because PX is a straight line. तो एंगल 1 की वैल्यू कितनी आ जाएगी? 50 डिग्री. Now let us name this as angle 2. 2 plus 110 is equal to 180 degree. Again the same reason, linear pair, because PX is a straight line. So 2 की वैल्यू कितनी आ जाएगी? 70 degree. 1 is 50, 2 is 70. Now can you find out the value of X? 1 plus 2 plus X will be equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. Therefore 1 की value is 50, 2 की value is 70 and X I don't know, so I can find out the value of X, that it will be 60 degree. Now this is how you have to do the question. When we are doing such questions, you have to keep this in mind that this is one of the constructions which I have done. Maybe you can think of another construction, maybe you can think of another way of finding out the answer. This is only one way of finding and you can try your own ways to get the answer for your question. Now we are discussing question number 6 of NCERT. It's given that in figure 6.33 PQ and RS, these two lines are the parallel mirrors. They are placed parallel to each other. An incident ray AB, so this is an incident ray AB which strikes the mirror at B and then reflected and moves along BC and then again reflected and moves along CD. Now you have to prove that this line AB is parallel to CD. Now to prove that these two lines are parallel, I need to show that these two are equal angles. Why? Because they are alternate angles. If anyhow I am able to prove that these two angles are equal, then I will say since they are alternate angles, therefore lines are parallel. तो मेरा सारा फोकस कहाँ होगा कि ये दोनों एंगल्स किसी तरीके से इक्वल प्रूव हो जाए, राइट? So now in the question PQ is parallel to RS and both of them are mirrors. So I will be using the property of mirrors also. Now these two are mirrors. Mirrors में हमें पता है कि mirrors में जो normal होता है, ये normal है mirror का. Normal means ये angle कितना होगा? 90 होगा. ये angle भी 90 होगा. So normal जो होता है mirror का वो angle of incidence और angle of reflection दोनों equal होता है. So if this is angle 1 and angle 2, so I can write that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. The reason is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, right? Similarly here, if I draw the normal here, then this is angle 3 and this is angle 4. So I am writing angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Again the same reason, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. अब मैंने क्या कहा था? I need to prove that 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4 किसी भी तरीके से. So if I am able to prove it, then the question is done. Now you just think of one thing which I am telling you here, that these two lines are parallel. Can I say that these two lines are parallel? The reason being, these are parallel mirrors. This is 90 and this is also 90. Can I say these two lines are parallel? Because these two are parallel mirrors. ये भी 90 है और ये भी 90 है. इसका मतलब ये दोनों क्या हैं? Distances है. So I am using a property here which says that two perpendicular lines drawn on two parallel lines are parallel to each other. सो व्हाट डू आई वांट टू से, ये दोनों लाइंस पैरेलल हैं, ये लाइन इसके परपेंडिकुलर है, ये लाइन इसके परपेंडिकुलर है, देन दीज टू लाइंस विल बी पैरेलल टू ईच अदर. द रीज़न आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू कि ये सब एंगल्स 90 हैं, तो ये एक रेक्टेंगल हो जाएगा, तो ऑब्वियसली ये लाइंस पैरेलल हो जाएंगी. सो जस्ट कीप दिस इन माइंड, टू लाइंस ड्रॉन ऑन टू पैरेलल लाइंस आर पैरेलल टू ईच अदर. सो इफ़ आई से दैट दिस लाइन इज़ पैरेलल टू दिस लाइन, अगर हम इस लाइन का नाम L लिख लेते हैं, इस लाइन का नाम M लिख लेते हैं, then I am saying that L is parallel to M. So I am writing here L is parallel to M. Now if L is parallel to M, then angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Reason, ये दोनों lines parallel हैं, ये transversal है, तो ये क्या है, alternate angles. So I am writing here angle 2 is equal to angle 3 because they are alternate angles. बट पहले से पता है 1 2 के इक्वल है, 2 3 के इक्वल है, 3 4 के इक्वल है. सो दैट मीन्स हमारे पास आ गया 1 इक्वल टू 2 इक्वल टू 3 इक्वल टू 4. नाउ आई कैन ऐड एनी 2 एंड आई विल गेट देम इक्वल. 1 + 2 इज इक्वल टू 3 + 4. यू कैन आस्क मी वाई, बिकॉज ये सब अगर 30 के इक्वल है सपोज, तो 1 + 2 भी कितना होगा, 60, 3 + 4 भी 60. अगर ये सब 40 के इक्वल है तो क्या होगा, 1 + 2 भी 80, 3 + 4 भी 80. सो we can write that 1 + 2 is equal to 3 + 4. Now but they are alternate angles, equal only if lines are parallel. Therefore AB is parallel to CD. Okay.